Okay, it's been a couple days, and now I'm gonna start the process of moving the HVAC box over to the other car. So I'm at the point where the disassembly is pretty much complete. Everything's out of my way, so I could do a nice 1-for-1. So that means as I take stuff off, I could just move it right over, like, so the engine's out of the way, the interiors. I still have the headliner and the A-pillars and stuff like that, but all that other stuff is out of the way, and as I could take it down, I could move it right over. So the main challenge for me is to stay uninterrupted and focused on this task. So what I'm doing is moving these. You got to remove this screen first, and then these 10 mils all the way around. But before you do that, you got to go inside and remove the ductwork. So all that ductwork going across. You want to be gentle with this. It is made of brittle plastic, like an ABS kind of plastic. So that all's gonna come out, so it'll set your HVAC box free, and everything's unplugged, so you shouldn't have anything too much to worry about. There is a ground strap over here if you're not careful, and that goes, this is from the heater coil, and it goes on the firewall here. Where was that? Up under there somewhere. So all right, I'm gonna get at it. Okay, so I got that out, and let's see. I don't know if you could see by the time lapse, it got, the little cable got stuck under here. There's something that it's just, you got to be careful. But this glue, this RTV really held it in. So let's go take a look at the box. Now, I did pry on that, but very gently. And if you're gonna pry, don't pry past this area, you know what I mean? This is free. This is way more reinforced to pry, so don't do it in this area. You don't want to crack this stuff. So let's see. Let me get this camera off of here. Oh, what a fight that is. All right. So looks like the gasket was broken here. I'm gonna have to get this this all cleaned up and put on the new gasket. So I got the new gasket. So I ordered the new gasket and I let it lay out, but I ordered these in the past, and this one is just way cheaper. I don't like it compared to the other ones. It was like, I don't know much about foam open or closed cell or whatever, but this is like less dense. It's much lighter. It'll probably do the job, I'm sure, fine. I'm debating on whether to putting a light coat of RTV, an ever so light, but I don't know. It's just, and I got that from Dixie Restoration, which I don't normally get, but they had it in stock and it was ready to go. And the last time I bought one was like 12 years ago, and I had, no issues with it. So I'm gonna clean that up, and I'll figure out what we're gonna do, whether I'm gonna use sealer on that or not, or maybe in some spray sealer. Okay, so I'm picking at this as we go, and I realized the donor car does not have this sound deadener, so that required me to take off the gas pedal, the brake pedal assembly, the parking brake assembly. This thing could give you a hard time if you're not sure what to do, but if you have a 1/2 inch 12 point, it pushes right over the splines, and you push down on it and it'll release and it pushes through. That could give you a hard time if you try it any other way. I need this, and then I'm gonna start taking this insulator off and get it all moved over. So, okay. So I got the HVAC box in. I wound up putting a little sealer on the body side, and then normally from the factory it has some up here. That's the stuff, it really turns hard. See, it's like, so I'll look into putting something over there. But it went pretty smooth. Looks like it's all good. Let's check the inside. Okay. And you want to tuck these wires in there so because they hang. But yeah, so that's a big milestone, let's say. More to becoming a car. Now with that in, I could drop the engine in and get that out of my way. So okay, you probably watched me drop in the engine, and so what I got done today was I put on the wipers and this lower trim, the shield, and these little rain deflectors, the top screen. The one thing I did yesterday was I added these ground studs as opposed to the the sheet metal screws that go in there, so this stays nice and tight. The only way to get it is while you have the dash out. So I did one here and one there, room for expansion. I don't know if you caught that in the quick motion, but it's very easy to get the engine in without fenders and stuff, because you can pry, where otherwise you'd be getting under and doing other stuff. So it's one benefit of having the whole thing apart. So yeah, I accomplished my mission of clearing out that spot in the bay. I'm ordering a couple of things. I'm gonna put a stock intercooler and a stock turbo on this car. Judging from it looks like everything is 100% bone stock, and I'm gonna return it to that. That being said, I'll be looking for a stock intercooler setup and everything, but I'm pretty happy with the progress. I got the brake lines, stainless steel brake lines, finalized up front. I waited to do I'm gonna wait to do the brake booster because I want to change these valve cover gaskets, and hey, one less thing in the way. So yeah, looking to get, I just ordered the EGR block off. that's about it. As for the steering shaft, I had a very good condition stock one, so I'm not going to go with the Jeep shaft. This coupling is not all dried out or oily, so it has a good feel to it. Okay, so yeah, that's all I can think of right now. So I'm signing off. Have a good day.